Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I know it's been a minute. Hope everyone having an amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for. I am thankful to be able to feel this amazing cool weather. I am thankful for continuing to stay in a positive state of mind. And I am thankful for being able to know how to protect my energy. Okay, so not sure how long it's been since the last video I've done or whatnot. Just got up, decided to go walking. I was looking at myself this morning. I'm like, I'm breaking out again. Feel like a little teenager all over again. This is the most I broke out on my face in a long time. But anyway, it ain't even about that. Today is October the 16th, 2025. So, I saw a video a couple of days ago, and I'm not gonna say the person's name because, at the end of the day, how can I say it? I don't know how my timelines pop up sometimes, so I don't want to say something before somebody else gets a chance to say something. But I'm gonna do this anyway in a different way. So, excuse me. So, I'm walking. I wasn't really going to plan on having a direct message. I was just going to come up here and say, hey, y'all, and call it a day, just to do a quick check-in. But it made me think about something based off the video I saw. And, hold on, y'all, there's a car coming. So, my journey has been a journey, and I'm thankful for all of it, no matter what it is. I'm thankful for all of it. And technically, the way my journey supposed to start out a long time ago was bringing people together. It was about bringing families together, friends together, neighbors together. Hold on, 2 vehicles. About bringing basically people together. Y'all seen my personality and stuff. It's just out there, For a lot of y'all probably like, yes, someone that understands. Yeah, I have a lot of personalities, and I love all of them. And I go from one end all the way to the other, but I know how to manage and handle it. You can call it a circus if you want. You can call it a clown if you want. I really don't care. Comedy, comedian, or teacher, or whatever you want to call it. And long time ago, my thing was to bring people together. But life happened, People took things differently, a different route. And my goal is to bring back what I always want to do. But I'm going to change it up. So, y'all remember, if y'all don't remember, I saw this yesterday. I don't know why, but I decided to flip this over yesterday. So, as you see, I was walking, I bent down. So, y'all remember this piece? This missing puzzle piece, right? I never flipped it over. A couple of days ago, I decided to flip it over. I came back today to see if it was still here. But if you look at the piece, just look at it. I'm going to attach another picture to it. So hold on to that thought. So, I realized that I've been the missing piece in my own destiny, my own life, my own journey. The message that I always wanted. Let me check another vehicle. So, okay, I got switched off a little bit. But yeah, anyway, the thing about it is, for me, I guess after a while, I got to a point of saying, well, I'm just allowing other people to figure this thing out the best way they can or whatnot, because I was going through a lot. But I'm starting to realize that I really love what I've always been doing, but I want to change it up. I got the opportunity to see how life regulates, how things in the world operate, how people communicate, how children learn, how adults teach, and vice versa through the whole process. Hold on a second, another vehicle. And I've watched it. I watched how y'all communicate, and over time it started being more than what I expected. It was too strict. I realized the rules was too strict. That makes people panic and go into this and just give up mode and give up mentality, because everybody wants to have that picture perfect life. And I am blessed to be able to wake up in this timeline where I get to look back at a lot of things and then change it the way I feel that can help, because by me going through so much, I got to see life differently. And I understand why things could be strict, but I'm realizing if you make something too tight, can somebody breathe? No. So the thing about it is, I think y'all see enough of my videos to see how I operate. And if you want to understand, just watch how I move. I'm not saying to be just like me, and I'm not trying to say to act just like me or any of those things. But as long as you're authentic and you're yourself, that's all that matters. If you hear that noise, the lady just walked outside. Her dog always sees me and try to run to me, and she's trying to distract her dogs. But anyway, so back to my message now. Y'all know how I do. So, when it comes to the church, I know I talked about a lot of things and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm still not going to be inside one like that, okay? I just feel closed in. That's me. You know, understand? That's me. That's how I feel. That's how I breathe. That's how I think. Not everyone is like that. I always stated that y'all can still have those buildings, but understand how to walk outside the door and actually breathe and understand what's going on. For me, I don't have time for 3-hour sermons. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I can't do it. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm about to go out here and start working and doing stuff. I'm going to get people in positions, in different positions, to do things for me, okay? And I'm going to communicate some ideas and some things. But that old school way, I don't like it. I'm going to tell y'all. But if you feel comfortable with it, do it that way. But I want us to finally come to a point where I can be able to still do what I love to do and everybody understand on a one accord. And I know you're like, but that means we all the same thing. No. No, it's not that. It's just knowing that we know how to respect and love each other. We know how to understand each other. The problem for me was, y'all see my personality? Y'all see how I turn my head sometimes and I hold conversations and ain't nobody there? Y'all see how I sit back and I communicate in ways and I could be just bouncing from here and there? That's not an act. That's my true gifts. I can sense and I can feel people. I can hold conversations with random folks. And there are people that look just like me that ain't even here that I can see and you can't. And I don't want to be in a position where when I am out in public or I'm doing something, if I'm communicating and y'all don't see nobody there, I don't want y'all to think that's a joke. I don't want y'all to think that's a game. I don't want y'all to think, let me go out here and pretend to be something. I just want y'all to be ourselves. And we can still provide love and light. We can still provide understanding. We still can provide respect. And I know that technically, I guess in the timeline I'm in, y'all kind of know that to a degree. However, I just want y'all to know that I want to bring more excitement and different things, but I'm going to do it through different people, okay? I'm going to go out here and finally enjoy life for myself. I'm going to go out here and finally enjoy life with my family and the new friends and people, fellow neighbors or whatever. But y'all gonna start getting more downloads on different things. You're gonna get more downloads on different stuff for the ones that are in the same frequency as me. Okay? Not just some randoms. Okay? And what I mean is anyone that's in a high frequency, that is on the right path, that's willing to listen and learn. Okay? Because I can feel my energy, like it's like going. It's a lot of ideas ripping and running out here. So I want y'all to be free to be yourselves. I want you to be free to be able to be, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be you. It's like, how can I say it? Sometimes the things that we think people are looking at us about is not what you think it is. You understand? It's like for me, the past couple of days I've been noticing my face been breaking out. And one sense you'll be like, dang, I don't want to be doing no video and this. And I'm not the person that do like makeup and stuff. Hold on a second, y'all. Like, I don't really deal with like the makeup and stuff like that. I'm not saying I probably would never do it, but it ain't my like priority. But sometimes we get so focused on what we think people looking at that we feel embarrassed and we feel ashamed and we feel like we can't do anything. That goes back to our personalities. We feel like if we laugh too much or we smile too much, or sometimes you could have just a stale face and you could be happy on the inside, but that's just the face you have. Sometimes we think that people will not want to be around us, but your energy is what determines all of that. The energy you have within you. And sometimes it's a protection. So when people are not around you, maybe that's your protection. But when it comes back to my legacy of what I want, it's going to be more vibration, more music, a whole lot of music. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of creativity. It's about to be a big change, y'all. And so far, everything that I've stated has happened. So it's going to be a big shift. When it comes to ideas like creative art, and when it comes to like movies and TV shows, boy, Lord, my brain been going. I've been picking characters, people for roles and all of this stuff. It's just a lot of stuff that's been going on in my head and my energy. And I want y'all to get to the point that y'all do the same for yourselves. I'm not going to give out everything. Let me throw that out there. I'm not going to give out everything. But I want us to come to a point where we can say, you know what? We don't need a title on a situation to know that it's real. You understand? We don't need a title. We are who we are. And I understand if you want to use names or titles, but at the same time, I want you to get to the point that you realize that, you know what? I'm everything. I could be whatever I want to be as long as I put my mind, body, and spirit into it. As long as I believe. And even if people don't understand me today, maybe they'll understand me tomorrow. See, that was the thing for me. The way my mind operates, I was so far ahead that the ideas I had wasn't ready to be used at the time. Let me check another vehicle. Some of my ideas it wasn't ready to be used yet. Some things wasn't ready to be seen yet. And I want y'all to understand, even if it ain't ready now, don't give up on it. Don't give up on the idea. Don't give up on the thought. If you feel like, man, folks, they ain't going to understand what I'm saying. They not going to understand. Continue doing what you need to do. It will come a time when everybody will understand. It will become a time when everybody will acknowledge. It will become a time when everybody will see. You understand? Just because people may not understand your creative thinking today doesn't mean that it ain't going to be what it need to be tomorrow or next week or next year. Sometimes it takes years. But don't give up on yourself. Along you putting your all into it. Don't be lazy. You understand? Don't be lazy with it. Don't just throw something together and call it something. It goes back to like my kids. when I watched a lot of things they done, certain things, it was basic. And then they started keep working on those things. And now you can see the masterpiece behind it. You understand? So maybe this world didn't go the way I thought, but it went the way it needed to be. And maybe people may not like the way it went, but guess what? It's working out. We getting to understand life. I'm not afraid anymore to be who I'm supposed to be. And this ain't the conversation I thought I was going to come up here and talk about, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm walking up here on this church. I don't know why I'm walking on this church ground, but this is how a lot of this stuff started, through the church. So for my church people out here in the world, I'm not trying to be tough on y'all, but it's time for y'all to finally graduate. You understand? It's time for y'all to graduate. Y'all been hearing the same word, the same thing for a very long time. If you want the best Christmas gift, gift yourself a graduation. To say, you know what? Now it's time for me to step out on the word. Now it's time for me to actually utilize the word that is given. You know, the holidays are approaching, which is weird. I think I'm in a different timeline, y'all. I am. Because the other day, they had the little manger thing out here. And Christmas hasn't even happened yet. So that means I'm in a whole nother timeline. Literally yesterday, they had the thing they set up at this church, normally around Christmas time. They normally have a manger set up. But it's not here. And Christmas haven't even came approaching yet. So that means I jumped another timeline. But it is what it is. All I know is, excuse me, what are you afraid of? You understand? We all have something within us that may not be picture perfect to others. But as long as we love ourselves, that's all that matters. The way we love God is in our own way. Everybody do it differently. Everybody does it differently. Y'all get to see my personality to know that daggone it, she really do blend in with everybody. Yes, I blend in with everybody, but I still stand out enough for you to know the difference. All I know is we are approaching a new year. Today is your new year. Today is your new year. Because guess what? Today and a year from now, it's still a new year. You ain't got to wait till the 31st for it. Every day is a new year. Have y'all realized that? Every day is a new year. You don't have to wait for the resolutions or however y'all call it. You don't have to wait for something major to happen. You are the major. You are that star that you wishing on. You're all of those things. So make a good wish every day and work for it. Work towards it. I'm not trying to advertise nothing, okay? And I'm definitely not promoting the church. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. But I'm walking here because my spirit is leading me here. I walked past the church like 2 times already. But my spirit's telling me to come back. So this is what it is. But, yeah, today is a new year, new day, new destiny, new direction, new growth, new living, new life, new in love. Don't be afraid of the little things that you go through, whatever it may be. Don't be afraid of what people might say and think. I heard something yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, last night or this morning. Somebody said, you know what's so funny about the internet? Or at least, these websites. They said the people that actually have something good to say are afraid to speak. But the ones that don't really have that much good to say are the ones that can get online and do stuff. Ain't that something? But you know what I realize about that sometimes, and this is not everybody. Some people are strong in the physical of understanding reality, and some people are stronger in the spirit. Sometimes people that come online, it's easy for them to come online is because they don't care about the physical. And sometimes it's the opposite. It could go either or. Y'all give me it, man. My energy is like leveling up like crazy right now. I can feel a huge shift. I know it's like, in one sense, it's like, I really was hoping if I would come up here, I'd be like, hey, and all this hyped up stuff. And then my energy get hits with something. Not nothing bad. But I go through shifts. I go through changes. I go through level ups. Like, I've been jumping. The stuff that my brain been learning is like phenomenal. It's crazy. Hold on a second, y'all. And what's so funny is, I would do it, but I can sound like Maya Angelou as well. Like, voice and all, like the whole voice and everything, which is crazy. I can sound like a couple different people whenever I want to, but I start laughing too much. Give me a second, y'all. And I'm gonna still post this as always. Y'all know me. I ramble sometimes. It's like two churches. One is a brick one, and one is this. What is this thing? What do y'all call this stuff? Tent. That tent. Whatever. Guess I'm headed that way now. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all hear me ramble all the time. How y'all doing out here? Doing good? Somebody said a lot of effed up shit going on. Okay, we won't stay positive. Yeah, well, if you feel like something going on, you gotta fix it. Always remember, however you see things is the energy you live in. If you feel negative, you in a negative situation, fix it. If you, the first thing that pops out of you, and don't get me wrong, that could be a, truth. But remember, wherever you feeling at that moment, if you feeling something that's not of good, then that's you. It ain't your environment. You only see your environment that way because you the one that allow yourself to be in that energy. I don't care. My whole area is jacked up sometimes, but because of what has happened. But I feel amazing. Just because I see it doesn't mean that I gotta feel it. So remember that. Make sure it's the first thing that's in your energy and you're like saying something negative, change that, because that can determine your whole day. That could determine your whole existence right there. Change it. It's okay to acknowledge it, but as soon as you say it, be like, all right, nope, we're going to have an amazing day today. We're going to be good today. I've been pulling my energy back like crazy from folks. Yes. Every day I do a cutoff. I just like work hours. Randomly, I close the store down. And I do that every day now. A couple of times throughout the day, I cut when I say everybody, even my own kids, I cut them all off, energy-wise. And if you end up pop back into my energy, we're good. If not, then thank you kindly. Your services has been denied. And if you want to do that each day, tell yourself, I pull back all my energy. At first, you're not going to feel it, but over time, the more you get into a positive state of mind, the more you're going to start feeling like it's going to hit you out of nowhere. So, like for me, whenever I cut off, I cut cords. I cut everything. So I say, I changed it up, but I say I cut off all energies. And I visualize myself cutting everybody in the world off. Literally. And when I do that, out of nowhere, it's like I feel like something just hits me. and then I'll be back good again. So anytime when my brain or my thoughts start getting to that point of negative, I cut everybody off so that I know who's real and who's fake, who's using my energy just to try to get information, and who's actually trying to be there because they want to be even dispersive energy, meaning they're not takers. So if you was in my energy, a friend, whatever, and then you ain't anymore, then so be it. I see y'all. So you got to do those things. This is just going to be a random message. It is what it is. But yeah, you have to do that from time to time. If I were you, do it every day. Do it every single day. When you wake up in the morning, because depending on what you was watching when you went to sleep or what you were thinking while you were asleep, wake up. I'll request all your energy back and start off on a good note. Before you go to bed, even at work, wherever you at, continue doing it. Keep requesting your energy, demanding your energy back. If people are real, they're going to stay real. If the next day they start acting funky, then you know the deal. And then you know, okay, I don't need to be around this person, or I don't need to do this, or I don't need to do that. Maybe I don't need to do this business deal. Maybe I don't need these people. Maybe I don't need to be in this relationship. And shucks. And the thing about it is, if you are positive energy, that goes for kids and all. If they really care about you, they'll find a way to come back into that energy the right way. But while you keep cutting off, you keep showing like, hey, you're gonna respect me. You're gonna respect my energy. You're gonna respect my voice. You're gonna respect my mind, body, spirit. Keep doing that. Like, don't allow people to take advantage. Figure yourself out. Figure out what makes you happy. Figure out what makes you feel good and at peace. And even if people don't understand it, it is what it is. Even family, friends don't understand it, it is what it is. There's always energies around you that do. But back to what I was saying though. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of different things and stuff. Because I know eventually I'm going to come out here and the world going to actually see me physical form. And I'm nervous. Like I keep telling y'all. I think I told y'all that before. I'm nervous. You know, this is new. And I'm nervous. But I'm ready. I'm ready. Ooh, child. Yeah, I'm ready. I sound like SpongeBob right now. But that's beside the point. But, I want y'all to know that we can get through this process together, continually get through this process together. Whatever your dreams, if it was something that you had and you let go of it as a child and you feel like, you know what, maybe the time is now to try again. Y'all see my life. It proves that, you know what, maybe the way you done it the first time may not been right. Maybe it's time to change it up. Try something new. Do something different. Go back to those childhood dreams. Go back to those childhood thoughts. A lot of time, our childhood thoughts and dreams is the catalyst to help us to get to where we need to be at. And like I always say, even if you're in a position in your life where everything's going good, but if you do not feel fulfilled, then do something else. Don't worry about what people are going to think or say if you change directions or change forms or change genres or whatever. Who knows? What if you was into country music and now you into, like R&B music or something, or classical music or something? Change it up. Change it up. And that's what I'm doing. I realize the problem in this world is we do too much talking sometimes. That's the thing. We're not doing enough of listening. We're not doing enough of listening. Think about with church, the ones that been to a church. What people have to do when you walk in the door? They play the music to get everybody ready. Sometimes that's all we need is the music. Somebody could come in and say a word or two, about 15 minutes or something. If you can't get enough in within 30 minutes, you're just overdoing it. And that's just me, unless there's a true message. But I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all repeating the same message you repeat last year and everybody can mimic it, then the message has been over with a long time ago. And it's time for changes, man. It's time for a lot of changes. If you can't walk outside and speak to the same people you were fellowshipping in the inside with, then maybe you the one that need to go. You understand? But we need to stop just staying inside the building and come outside. Stop looking at how people look. Stop looking at how people sound. If y'all saw me on the street, would you even talk to me? Probably, now, yeah. But before you wouldn't. Stop walking past angels. Everyone can be, you never know when you're walking past an angel. You never know. You never know. That could be the answer to a lot of the stuff in your lives, man. That goes for kids all the way up to elders. And start going out here and being around the elderly, man. Don't feel like just because, they ain't gonna learn nothing new. So what? Try. You never know. Shucks, a lot of people been by themselves for so long that they wanted somebody to come around them. Go back, go sing at the nursing homes. Go just sit there and talk to them and listen to them. Sometimes you just sit there. I used to do that as a kid. I'll go into random people's rooms when I was younger. I would go into random people's rooms and speak, and sometimes sit there with them and let them just talk to me, because their grandkids are gone, their kids are gone. Sometimes it's just a child present. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm feeling energy. Sometimes it's just the presence of a child give them the memories that they need. It don't have to be their own kids. All these churches, all of this stuff, all y'all do is sit in the church building. The only time y'all go see y'all congregation members is when they sick. Go when they happy. Go to the churches go to the houses when they're happy. Go to the nursing homes. Have somebody on rotation to go out to see the people. But make sure it's people that have good spirits, good energy. If you're going to go out with a bang. Have positive energy. Have love in your heart. A lot of y'all got family members and cousins, friends that ain't got nobody there. I remember a time there was a person that I knew that was in a nursing facility because they couldn't walk. I would catch 3 buses just to sit there with them, and their own friends wouldn't even come and see them. And they had vehicles. And I don't know why I'm on this energy, but apparently it's needed right now. That person passed away. But I feel good knowing that at least this person got to see my face and saw the dedication I had to make sure that I was a friend to them. Even though they may not even see me as a friend, but I was there to make sure that there's somebody knew, or somebody say hey, or somebody listened to them. Like, we have so much going on in this world, and it's the holidays. And the only time when people come around is when it's the holidays. And sometimes y'all don't even want to do that. I saw another video. Oh, this is random. I saw another video. The shopping malls. All the goddamn buildings, shopping malls are being not evacuated, but people don't want to go out because you want to buy everything online. That's your problem. You're so stuck in the phones. You're stuck in the houses. And then when you want somebody, nobody know where you at. You understand? The only people that know how to track you is the ones that's stealing from you. Get back out here. Open up the businesses. Get to interact with different people. And people, when you go out there, show that you have respect. Show that you care. Show that you're appreciative. All this other stuff got to go. This is how you fellowship. This is church. Everything that I'm saying is what a church is supposed to be like. This is true fellowshipping. Communicating. You understand? Talking. Go out to the schools, the ones that are, the background checks, you gotta be careful when you're around kids. But if go out to these schools, celebrities, Go pop up at school sometime and ask them, can you come out? Sit in the cafeteria with the kids. Go play something in there. Go read a book to a child. Go play on the football field with the kids when they playing outside. This is how you fellowship. This is what church look like. You go out there. Y'all got all this money and all this stuff. Go into the schools and actually spend time with the kids so they know it's possible. Go do these things. This is that's church every single day. That's Christmas every single day. You are providing a gift that didn't even cost money. It was just the love of time. Time that you cannot get back. But you providing it to someone else. So they're not stuck in a nursing home, a church, waiting to be saved. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.